Hello again, everyone. To reintroduce myself, my name is Lauren Rach, and I serve as the 2020-2021 Executive Director of DMUM. I sit before you today in disbelief that the year is truly coming to an end. In just a few short minutes, you will see numbers that represent the hard work and dedication of over 500 students. But before we get to that, I would like to take the time to talk about the year. I think we have all heard the words unprecedented times about 1 million times to describe the pandemic. Every aspect of our lives was turned upside down in just a matter of weeks. Last year, I was lucky enough to serve as the external director, and I remember the exact moment we had to make the difficult decision to cancel our in-person Victorthon, something that has never been done in the history of DMUM. But that was just the beginning. When I applied to be the executive director in April of 2020, there were so many unknowns. At the time, we were still operating under the belief that things would be returning to normal in a few months, but we quickly realized that was not the case. We had to find some way to navigate the unknown, and we started by reflecting on the pillars that make up the core of DMUM: safety, growth, integrity, inclusivity, compassion, and commitment. Safety was our most obvious concern this year. The health of our members and families is our top priority, and we questioned what we could do and what we could not do. But the unpredictability of the pandemic warranted stringent action, and it was decided that DMUM would go entirely virtual. This decision came with a promise that we would do everything we could to provide the best DMUM experience possible, given the circumstances. Now, growth was inevitable this year. When placed in the most extreme of circumstances, the need to make positive change becomes evident. The entire summer of 2020 was focused on change. The foundation of DMUM has always been the community built at meetings, events, and volunteering, all in efforts to create a lasting impact on those we touch. The challenge we faced was how to translate all the good DMUM can do to a virtual platform. Our planning team had to figure out how to make our events virtual without losing the fun. And our internal team had to figure out how to even get people to want to join DMUM in a virtual world. Growth came in many forms this year. Our marketing team planned an entire rebrand that has brought DMUM into the modern world. Our fundraising events team planned a month-long virtual 5K that engaged hundreds of people across Michigan. And our internal chairs were able to engage new audiences, including student organizations and even Greek life. While many of this year's accomplishments may have occurred in reaction to the pandemic, they set DMUM up for success for years to come. We learned more than we expected this year, but it is with learning that we are able to grow. Integrity is central to DMUM. It means sticking by everything we stand for, no matter the challenges we might face. And it is safe to say that this year was a challenge on all fronts. Our integrity is our inclusivity. And we entered not knowing where we would be by the end of the year. Overall, we were pretty stressed because it felt like there was so much to do with so little time. Not to mention the Zoom fatigue. But even despite that stress, our leadership team still gave DMUM their all. People stay with DMUM in hopes of leaving a positive mark on the organization because there is one thing we can all agree on. We care about the mission of DMUM, and we hope to leave it in a better place than we found it. To us, compassion and commitment are one and the same, and they are embodied in all of the people that make up DMUM. The leadership team, the dancers, the families, and the therapists are all individual pieces that come together to form the DMUM we know and love. It is the people that made this year possible. The members of our leadership team applied for their positions because they love DMUM and all it stands for. They worked tirelessly to create fundraisers, plan events, recruit members, attend countless meetings, and manage our day-to-day operations, all while balancing their own school life, jobs, and more. This year certainly did not come easy. Our leaders would stay up until 1, 2, sometimes even 3 a.m., what became known as DMUM hours, to ensure that they could create the best DMUM experience possible. I might not say this enough, but I am so grateful to have worked with all of you, and I thank you all for the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into DMUM this year. You truly are leaving DMUM in a better place that you found it. To the dancers, I hope this year has shown you that even in a virtual world, you can still make a difference somewhere, and DMUM is a pretty good place to be on campus. I'm so excited for you to see DMUM in its prime. To our families, thank you for sticking with us. At the end of the day, everything we do for you. And while we know this year has been very difficult, we are so excited to see you in person again. We have missed dancing with you in the ITC. To the therapists, thank you for your resilience and never-ending drive to spread a little joy everywhere you go. We would not be DMUM without you. As we look to the future, we will always remember Victorthon 2021. This year has shown us that despite having to change our typical way of doing things, DMUM will always adapt and overcome. All we can ask for is that everything we learn this year will set DMUM on a path of growth. As Victorthon 2021 draws to a close, we look forward to sharing our number reveal with you. But I do not believe that success is measured solely by the amount of funds raised. It is about how the effort of all of the people in DMUM have culminated into these numbers, and they will go on to impact hundreds of children across the state every year. Thank you to our friends at Michigan Medicine for always pushing us to be better and providing us with the opportunities to do so. And thank you to everyone out there that has supported DMUM, whether it was through your kindness or through your generosity. We never could have gotten through this year without you. The future of DMUM is full of success, and while my time might be drawing to a close, I look forward to seeing how far DMUM will go. Thank you.